Are you constantly feeling distracted while tackling your day-to-day tasks? Are you thinking that these might be signs of ADHD? Well, your question has actually landed you in the right place. With hours of research conducted on this topic, we have compiled this video for you to help you understand what ADHD or Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder really is. And not just that, we'll also be looking at the signs and symptoms of this condition in both children and adults, and we'll also explore the possible causes of ADHD. So, let's start with the first and most important question. What is ADHD? ADHD is a neurodevelopmental disorder that is featured and characterized by symptoms such as inattentiveness, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. And not just that, individuals struggling with ADHD also lack focus and can seem erratic in their actions. People tend to believe that ADHD is a rare condition, but that's so not the case. ADHD is actually more common than you might realize. Studies show that 5 to 10% of children worldwide have ADHD. And not just in children, ADHD often continues into adulthood. In fact, research shows that ADHD is actually more prevalent in adults than it is in children. Now, let's look at some of the possible causes of ADHD. The exact causes of ADHD are still not fully understood, but here is what we do know. ADHD is likely caused by a combination of genetic and environmental factors. When it comes to genes play a major role in the development of ADHD, but it's not as simple as inheriting a single gene. More likely, it is a complex interplay of multiple genetic factors that lead to the development of ADHD. And that's just one side of the story. There are also environmental factors like exposure to toxins during pregnancy and extreme stress during pregnancy that can also lead to the development of ADHD. Now that we have a handle on the possible causes of this condition, let's look at the signs and symptoms of ADHD in children. Well, children sometimes display behavior when they have ADHD that can be challenging. But how do we recognize this condition in them? Well, the signs of ADHD in children can be categorized into 3 major types: inattentiveness, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. Let's break them down. First, we have inattentiveness. Inattentiveness in children can look like a struggle to finish tasks, follow instructions, and pay attention. So, in children, ADHD is not about being lazy. It's about the brain finding it difficult to sustain attention. Then we have hyperactivity. Children who have ADHD often display excessive energy. So, this means that they can have trouble sitting still or maybe remaining calm and silent when expected. And finally, we have impulsivity. This refers to a tendency to act without thinking about consequences. So, in children, we have these 3 major types that continue to manifest themselves in adults. But adults also have some additional challenges to struggle with. What are these? So now let's look at the symptoms of ADHD in adults. So, as I said, the 3 core symptoms of ADHD, inattentiveness, hyperactivity, and impulsivity, continue to manifest themselves in adults as well. But adulthood brings about a set of additional challenges, such as the tendency of mood swings, procrastination, and lack of an attention span. So actually, ADHD leaves a lasting impression in the lives of adults, more so than it does on children. So ADHD can actually impact adults' careers, their personal relationships, and their overall quality of life. But don't worry, there is a way around this. With the right support and the right diagnosis, adults with ADHD can lead a life of balance and harmony. Now, this brings us to the end of this video. If you have found this content helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share this video with others. You never know who might be needing this information. And also, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and information about autism and its related topics and conditions. And for now, click on this video popping on your screen to stay connected with us.